Hey, um, I would like to talk about body shaming and why it is wrong and why all of these people are complaining and saying that, oh, well, body shaming shouldn't be wrong and this and that. Yes, it should be wrong because they feel just as unconfident as you do when you look in the mirror, and you need to realize and just don't 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 do that, because there are people out there who suffer from eating disorders. Eating disorders are not only anorexia and bulimia and so on. They also cause you to gain weight. And I'm probably very far off on this topic for the timing of this, but the reason I'm filming this is because I am a very large girl. I am around 280 pounds, and every day I get comments and different things saying, ew, gross, and you're fat, lose weight. It's not that simple. I can't just exercise and lose weight immediately. My body does not work that way. I am larger boned than most people who follow me or are friends with me or so on and so forth. And the reason that I am approaching this is because not only do they feel unconfident and embarrassed and very upset, it is very shameful of you to tell somebody that they are ugly or not skinny enough for your, why? There's no need for that. Whatever your problem is, don't take it out on somebody else, because there's no need for that. If you have problems, talk to somebody about them. Don't hate on somebody else because you don't feel that they suit your standards, or you don't like the way that they look. All of my life, I have been told how, ew, you're fat, you're ugly, you're never gonna be pretty enough, you'll never make it, you'll never be able to do it. And you know what? That might be true, but I'm not gonna stop, because you will always find a way to be able to do things that you like and that you enjoy, rather than listening to people who are going to put you down. And honestly, telling someone that they're fat and they're ugly and they should be ashamed of themselves, that they're pigs or whatever you want to call it, you're not getting anywhere. All you're doing is upsetting somebody, and that doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't get you money, it doesn't get you food, it doesn't get you clothes. You're not wealthy. Get over it. Get over yourself. There is no need for that. There's already enough stuff going on in most people's lives. You don't have to make it worse. And for you to think that it is okay to tell someone that they are ugly or fat or they eat too much or they need to lose weight or why don't you exercise more? You don't know what happens in their life. So don't tell them, "Oh, go exercise, you're fat." They might exercise every day. They might be more healthy than you are. And for all of the people who are saying, "Oh, bone structures aren't different. They're not different." Yes, they are. Trust me. Even as a young child, I was never very small, and I was like, you could see my rib cage. You could see my rib cage, and I was still around. I don't think I've ever been smaller than 110. Even as a very young child. Don't hurt people and don't make them feel ashamed of themselves over something that they might possibly not be able to help. Yes, some people can help that, but not everyone can. And you have to take that into realization, because it might not be what you see, but what they see, they might be very ashamed of and very upset with themselves every single day. And you're just making it worse. Don't body shame somebody or fat shame somebody, because you never know. They could have something wrong with them mentally or physically or emotionally that causes them to be that way. And you should not tell them that they are fat or even large, because it is not the greatest thing to be told. Or that this is also another thing that I want to approach. Don't walk up to someone or tell them on social media or anything of the such. Just don't. Don't tell them that their clothes are too tight or too big, because they might not be able to afford anything different. I know from experience. Don't tell them, "Oh, your shirt is too tight," or "Your shirt is too short or too long," or "Your shirt is too big," or "Your jeans are too big," or "You need to buy a belt, you need to buy this, you need to buy that. Oh, you don't wear this? Oh, you're lame, you're ugly." No. Just because they don't wear what you wear, and their clothes might have problems, don't shame them for that either. Because it could be as simple as they can't afford anything else, or somebody might have given that to them, or that might be important to them. That could be the only clothes that they have, or the only material period that they have. That could be the only thing covering their skin. That could be the only thing keeping them from sleeping in the dirt. So don't. And another thing, don't tell someone that they're ugly just because you don't like them. That's not okay. And I've learned that myself, because I was actually guilty of that. And I know I probably sound like a massive hypocrite, and I'm sorry for that, but I am ashamed of myself over that as well, and I'm sorry to anyone who I've ever said anything similar to, and just don't do that. Okay, that's kind of it for now. I haven't made videos in a long time. I'm working on trying to find a decent editor because the one on my laptop does not work at all. And I have set up a YouNow, and I currently suck at what I do, so and if you want to reach me on any social media, I will link that below. And yeah. Bye. Love you.